Hey, shalom, shalom, yasha Allah, peace, Israel. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahar, Rakakwadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, a great millstone, the men that taught me this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to the elect of the house of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. This is GMS to the point, GMS Bread of Life, quick precept show. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draws back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the souls. So this is about not turning back, not looking backwards, right? And what does turning back mean? Going back into the world, going back to your old habits, going back to that comfortability, right? Going back to the ways that used to work for you. We're moving forward. We're growing. We're repenting. We're being born again. We're being renewed in the spirit, right? But if you draw back, your soul will not. It says, "My soul shall have no pleasure in him." So the Most High hates people that goes backwards and don't move forward towards him. If you go backwards, right, trusting in yourself, being impulsive, always getting into your feelings, versus trusting in the Lord, trusting in the scriptures, trusting the process that the Lord is putting you through, the Lord's not going to have no pleasure in you. It says, but we are not of them who draw back onto perdition. Because a lot of dudes that come in this thing, when the kids of the world choke the word out of them, or they didn't fall on good ground, they didn't root themselves in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, they didn't root themselves in the scriptures, they wasn't steadfast in the word, so the kids of this world choke the word out of them, or they got tossed to and fro with every winning doctrine, right? Those are the ones the Lord is going to destroy. The fallouts, the bug outs, the scoffers, the scorners, the shit talkers, right? And our example is Lot's wife. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 32. Remember Lot's wife. In the NLT it says, remember what happened to Lot's wife. What happened to Lot's wife? If you don't know, go to the book of Genesis, the 19th chapter, and read it. The entire chapter. When the Lord told Lot to flee the city, he fled the city with his family and his wife. And because they had great possessions, and because Lot's wife probably was comfortable and loved what she had in the world, she turned back. She didn't follow the Lord's commandment and keep moving forward. She turned back. And for that, she was punished. So that was an example for us to not look back on the good old days. Not look back on the good times. Not look back on when life was more fun. But we got to keep pushing forward towards the kingdom of heaven, towards the continuing city, towards the land that dwelleth with righteousness. All right? This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 6. It says, when the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man, she being wisdom, who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities, of whose wickedness even to this day the wasteland that smoketh is a testimony, and plants bearing fruits that never come to its ripeness, and the standing pillar of salt is a monument of an unbelieving soul. So you will be a monument just like Lot's wife, right? That land doesn't grow. It doesn't yield good harvest because that land it was defiled under the inhabitants thereof. That land was polluted under the inhabitants thereof. So the Most High destroyed that place. And now that place is an example of how not to live ungodly. Lot's wife is an example on how not to turn back. Right? Just like America is going to be an example in the kingdom of heaven of how not to live. 2/3 of our people are going to be an example of how not to disobey the Heavenly Father. Esau, Edom is going to be an example of how not to be the wicked of the planet Earth. There's going to be monuments. America is going to be a wasteland. Esau, Edom is going into slavery. And 2/3 of our people have to feel the sting of the second death for disobedience. But pretty much that's it. I pray and hope that you was edified. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Wahar Rakakwadash. Till next time I say, Shalom.